Hello friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 3, Ruined World. It's time to take care of some unfinished business back at the Tower of Vakos, which has apparently been cleaned out. Indeed, there are no more skeletons and other undeads wandering the halls, which means that I don't have to waste time and energy chewing through them. I do have to waste time and energy going back to open the gates, though. At least one of the gates, if I remember correctly. There we go. So, I did discover Vakos I did claim Vakos treasure hoard the last time I was here. I'm pretty sure I haven't left anything. All empty. What an annoyingly long secret passage. And now I get to use one of the best spells of all. Dispel Barrier! Oh! Okay, maybe it's a good thing I left that one up, so the quickfire won't get everywhere. Only lightly toasted. And now there's lava, because why the heck not? Let's see how many turns of firewalk I get this time. 1, 2, only 3. Ha! You emerge from the tomb on the other side and find a small glade. The trees are twisted and warped and block out most of the sunlight. In the middle of the glade is a pedestal. Well, I suppose it makes sense that a vampire would enjoy the shade. You find a large crystal on a pedestal. It's a beautiful, delicate stone. However, there is a light flickering inside it, moving back and forth as if it was alive. The light is an ugly, sickly green. As you look at the stone, you hear a voice in your heads. It says, "Thank you for saving my home from its evil invaders. Now at last I can rest happily. Blessings upon you." After that, there is only silence. About all you could do is break the crystal, if you wanted. Do you? After the tricks he's been pulling on me? Yes! Crossing your fingers and hoping you're doing the right thing, you shatter the crystal with one sure swing of your weapon. As the pieces of quartz fly across the glade, the spirit inside rises up and howls. You recognize the voice. It's Vakos! "Curse you!" it screams as it begins to fade. "Curse you! Curse you for all eternity!" And it's gone. At last, this dark creature has been eliminated for good. And he will finally stop casting pestilence and dumbfounding on me. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to walk out. Back through the lava and the quickfire and the very, very long hallways. So I suppose I will see you all back outside. Oh right, with the firewalk or the lack thereof. Okay, time for a nap. Time for another nap, maybe? Good enough. Quickfire may not do much damage every turn, but it is persistent and very hard to resist over time. And that is how it can destroy entire cities and dungeons. Now, while I make my way back to the Troglo lands, someone asked a question that I didn't actually know the answer to. Can I enter the Ursagi lair again? Apparently, yes. Are there any enemies left in here? Apparently I killed most of you, but not all of you. Huh. Okay, I guess I better deal with this. And now we know the answer to that question. The barricade mysteriously disappears, and at least a few bears respawn. And now back around the mountains I shall go. Okay, and I do not think I have business at Golddale, but let me just check and see if I've got anything that needs to be identified. I did get the Iron Flail upgraded to a +2, because I like the base damage better on it. I may or may not ever use this piercing crystal. I do have a gold bar I could sell off. And Quicksilver Band. 5 uses of speed, so I guess it's a haste spell on a ring. Also a random gold ring. I'll probably just sell all of those. Hey Ivanova, how about that book we stole for you? Haha. I ask her about studies, and she looks at you blankly. Nothing that would concern you anymore. Not one to share the secrets of the trade that we went and stole for her, then. Alright, then keep your secrets. Ooh, 375. That's a lot of gold for a 1 item. Right then, so this episode is not going to be about plot progression so much as general cleanup and tidying of some loose ends. There's a couple towns in Carnold province that I want to hit and make sure I pick up the relevant information. Gidrig is not one of them. Kind of wish the road was more direct to the bridge instead of following the river, but honestly, that's how roads go sometimes. Okay. Angel's Rest. There's a guy here that I want to talk to. If I can figure out... Here he is, Mesok. see, I think I was supposed to ask you about a halberd? Yes. He looks angry that you know, and then confused, and then he thinks it over. His voice is quiet. Look, there's this thing called the Black Halberd. It's sort of a legend. The best halberd ever made. Nobody really believes in it. I sure didn't. Until I found a scroll. I found it in a stump. No kidding. It's old, and it's supposed to give directions to where the halberd is. Don't believe it's real? No difference to me. I can get it myself. But if you want to purchase it from me, that'd be good too. Only 2,000 gold. Ooh, that's a bit steep, but I do have plenty of money. He says, also, I'm selling this because the thing is way far away. Hundreds of miles to the northwest. Far north of the town of Kalok. Good luck finding it. Okay, then. I did notice that his introductory text mentions that he is a halberdier, which I can totally click on and not have to pay the innkeeper in Sharamik for the information that I should talk to this guy. Isn't it fun to find all the little ways to sequence break in the Exile games? Oh. Cracked walls and jumpy guards. Yeah, I think Angel's Rest has picked up a little bit more damage since the last time I was here. Might have to check on Sharamik soon. But first, Eminro. I'm sure that I've learned about this on screen. I don't know if I've actually gone and investigated it, but if I look at one particular side of the very large rock in Eminro, examining the natural stone wall closely, you notice a hole that looks man-made. Looking inside, you see a wadded-up piece of paper. So if I look at my recent scraps of paper, the piece of paper had a map, but a trickle of water into the hole smeared and ruined it. Only these words remain. East of Eagle Rock, 20 clicks. Find square of stones. From center, 15 clicks due north. Metal in hollow. Okay, if we ever find an Eagle Rock, maybe that'll be useful. Or we can just walk straight north of any square formations of stones we find. Now that's a little bit more detailed. Path to the Black Halberd, north of Kalok, far north, into the mountains, and in. Ah, the crate over the rune, and the mystery is solved. 2 white shrooms, then due south. Pain, 2 kitties and pain. 6 lights, the path. Long stalag is key. The guards are old and eat flesh. Be bold. Oh, we'll be seeing more of this eventually. And Amun-Ra looks about the same. So maybe Angel's Rest always had that chunk of broken wall? I don't remember. Time to go mess with the Troglos a little bit more. Because I never did sanctify the other Troglo altar over here. Oh, I think there's stuff to pick up too. And remember to actually cast Firewalk this time. What did I do again? Wait, this wall looks breakable. Yaha. Okay, I'm going to need to stop having Steven cast all of these spells, because I do need him to be able to cast the Ritual of Sanctification soon. Let's see, not in there. Yeah. Garnet, meanwhile, can cast a bunch of unlocks if she needs to. Or I can pick up a lamp. Look, more barriers. Oh, look, I've got the solution to that. Mwahaha. Having Dispel Barrier feels so good. Yeah, I didn't think that would actually work. Hi? You're Basilisk. I don't like you. Oh, you're already dead. How about that? And... just what do we have here? That's a lot of bolts. Some of which weigh less. Does anyone have enough room to carry a breastplate? Actually, yeah, maybe not. May just have to come back here later again. Oh, look, there's still some troglos in here. Including a Troglo Shaman. Oh, for pity's sake. Okay, so I believe investing in the defense skill improves my hit chance with thrown weapons, but I do need to invest in the thrown weapons skill to increase my damage. Would you stop doing that? Of course, in the case of Peridot being able to actually hit things and do damage with her throwing weapons, maybe it helps that I'm throwing them at a lower level creature here. Free gold and food is always good. Okay, that's kind of a lot of you. But you're so far away, I can't do anything. That's better. Peridot, it's your turn for the fiery death ball. Not entirely liking my spell point total here. And if I want to come back for that breastplate anyway, I might as well just head back to town, identify, sell, etc. Okay, so the armor set that I picked up from the troglodytes was mostly steel. A few upgrades here and there, a few things that I sold. Also, I was saying that I like the base damage of the iron flail. The base damage of the steel great mace is even better. So I swapped out Amethyst's shield for a ring of protection, and now she's got a little less encumbrance and a bit more damage potential. Hee. A great mace is basically a larger, heavier mace, designed to take 2 hands to use. The head is always metal, and usually has a few spikes for good measure. But I also like the description of the flail, and I cannot remember if I've read this previously. Flails are very sophisticated bashing weapons. They consist of 1 or several spiked metal balls attached to a wooden handle by short chains. Flails take great skill to use, and bonking oneself in the head while learning to use them is not uncommon. Alas for the iron flail, I am going to sell it. And maybe the magic regular mace that I've been carrying around too. Yeah, it's damage 7, bonus 5. The base damage of the steel great mace matches that. The most common bashing weapon. And now it is not taking up space in my inventory. So, onwards to the Troglodyte Temple! Round 3, I guess. I do believe I'm starting to see more Empire soldiers than Troglos in this area. Let's see. That breastplate is down in the corner here. And it's almost certainly just an iron or steel one, but still, those are worth a lot of money. Also, I'm happy to see that the barriers are still gone. Thought there was a breastplate that I wanted to pick up. Maybe not anymore. Oh well, no big loss. Also pleased to see that there's no more Troglos to greet me. At least on level 1. Oh, hi. Hey, guess what? Steven doesn't have to spend his spell points blessing me. When Garnet can cast Major Blessing. Yeah, you're still powerless. Door already unlocked, of course. Oh, you're still here. Or you've respawned. Something like that. Now you'll stop summoning things. I thought you cast Summon Host. Was there not enough space to put them? Chamber of the Prayer Tome. I think I remember this not being a good thing. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Oh yeah, statues. Let's let Peridot take some of the glory here. Yay. I am amused to see that instead of a bloodstain, a statue leaves a pile of rocks when it dies. Okay, that is the altar of the Kazis. This is a good time to save. This room contains a second altar, where the shamans and Kazis come. Smaller, simpler slab of stone, but the energy you feel is purer, more concentrated, and just as lethal. and manifests as Wall of Blades instead of Walls of Force. Ow. Slight damage reduction there. Absolutely not going to kneel in front of this. Oh look, I could have cast this from multiple squares away. I might be a fool. The moment you begin to cast the spell, the altar begins to summon a powerful agent of darkness to defend it. It has finished coalescing about the time you complete the spell. The altar is destroyed. Now you may be as well. Ow? So the Hakai just cast Divine Thud. It did a lot of damage to me, and a little damage to it. Oh, what the? I'm blessed. Why are you not taking damage? Amethyst can hit him. Hakai! High level, lots of health, lots and lots of magic points, 7th level mage and priest spells. He is magic resistant, immune to fire, cold resistant, and immune to poison. Also can breathe fire. Very, very bad news. Let's not have all my characters stacked up on each other. I really should have cast some light heal all from someone. Connie, you've got a job to do, assuming we all survive this. And web. And web some more. Hooray, still alive. Stephen has no spell points, therefore he gets to try and do some melee damage. And I totally forgot to have Connie do any healing. Oh no, I'm going to die. Garnet doesn't really have much she can do here. Maybe an anti-magic cloud? I can't believe I just did that. What? That definitely didn't happen. Okay, just enough light to see the altar. I'm a little toasty, but I'm gonna duck out the door. Out the door, guys. And Connie is going to get some healing in. And Stephen has 6 spell points. What can I do with 6 spell points? just to get this guy in my bestiary again. Blah. Is one wound spell going to be worth it? You know what? I will do Anti-Magic Cloud again. No, I won't, because I'm low on spell points. Arg! New plan! Web him into submission. Can't attack me if you don't have any action points! This would be a little easier if I could actually damage the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. Going to try this again with hopefully a slightly less boneheaded strategy. First, we Major Blessing before summoning that guy. Then with the Ritual of Sanctification. Then with a little bit of toastiness. He's magic resistant, not magic immune. So in theory, casting a couple of powerful curses should do something. Okay, he does seem more hittable this time around. May actually win this one. And because I thought of it in time, Anti-Magic Cloud, because screw you. Okay, javelins are doing nothing. Poison is also going to do nothing. Oh, I wasn't sure if that would happen! The anti-magic cloud cancels out the fire breath. Yay! Ugh. Well, that was sure a thing. Oh, you dropped some nice stuff, buddy. I no longer mind that I'd missed a breastplate somewhere in here. Shield of Klin. I'm impressed that my party managed to identify this one on dropping. Has the ability Bless User. Not super impressive when I've got 2 people that can cast Bless and 1 person that can cast Major Blessing, but still a rather nice shield. Now, the troglodytes in this area are somewhat neutered. They're still going to attack the humans, they just might be a little less good at it. In story terms, if not gameplay. Now then, I want to say that Judith the healer, who knows another expensive secret, hangs around Sharamik and also Shader and maybe some of the smaller towns. But she is likely to take some time to find, so I might just stop recording here and pick up whenever I do find her. Until then, have a good one, everybody.